We need better ideas. Anybody that says we don't need better ideas is not looking around hard enough and looking and seeing what's actually going on in some ways. So, uh, yeah, and an emphasis on becoming more cultured rather than more primitive. That's what National Socialism is all about, is about becoming more cultured. And if you actually look at where the German people started, before they actually started in National Socialism and started really getting into it, they made serious advancements, all the way until 1939, and even into the war. They came out with some of the best engineers, the best scientists. In 1936, they had the Olympics, and they were third, I believe. I believe they were third or second in the number of in a number of gold. Or wait, no, were they first? I can't remember. I think they might have been first in gold medals. I can't remember. I think they were first. But from 1933 onwards, they consistently kept making gains, like on education, in finance, in business, in all these different areas. They were making big gains as they were going through this National Socialist program, and when I look at that and I think about those statistics and those facts, I I don't see anything wrong there, honestly. If it was left up to me, I would say, hey, put me down for that. When I look at the United States and the amount of money our country spends on education, and then you look at the actual the test results that we have out there for our students, and they're ranked fairly low. It makes you wonder whether or not the cash that we're spending on our education system is actually producing any tangible results, or whether or not the money is actually being spent on things that it shouldn't be spent on, or the education itself is flawed. I personally think that the education itself is flawed. Sorry about that. I think the education system itself is very flawed. Because I'm here. I wouldn't be here today talking about National Socialism if I didn't think the education was flawed. So, yeah, that's another story. That's a long story. But, yeah, some good things here. This is a lot of time. I've just been rambling on and on, so... But yeah, I'm just really looking into this and trying to get more understanding and learn more about it. But I just wanted to, have a kind of a brainstorming session, talk about like different ideas that are going through my mind, and kind of why I support like a national socialistic approach, and kind of a similar approach to the way that the National Socialists approached the problems in Germany before them. And yeah, I think that's kind of a direction I would like to go here in the United States, because I can see one or two directions. I can see more of a liberal way, and if it's anything like what I'm seeing right now, like with these liberals and Antifa tearing down statues of, for God knows why, or going the National Socialist route, like more along that lines, more of a right leaning, more of a like intentional desire to become more cultured and more intellectual and more